Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Good morning. I'm sorry, good afternoon. It's lunchtime. Morning for me, though. Okay, hello, everybody. Well, I'm going to perfect that Limelight song here. That's my theme song, and I'm going to get right into this thing. First of all, this whole thing with Hitler and Trump and the comparisons. So, people on the right are clueless. Let me just say that. For one thing, the comparisons are valid, they're real. And I'm going to talk about this after I show you this. But there are times when there are jokes. All right, so I mean, obviously, the Holocaust is nothing to laugh about. Ha ha ha. No, I understand that. And when I posted this, let me just if I could find this here. Okay, so I posted this on Facebook. Okay, and you can see the person I shared it. This guy is a comedian. He's a comedian, and if you don't see that, you see that image there. Okay, it's Einstein sticking his tongue out and he's laughing. It's a joke. It's comedy. All right, I understand if you're super sensitive and you think this is not very tasteful. I understand. 6 million Jews burning in ovens. It's not ha ha. But let me tell you this. This happened a long time ago. What is comedy? It's tragedy plus time. It's a horrible thing. I mean, I could tell a million jokes about the Holocaust and Hitler, and I'm not going to do it because it's listen. All right, and you know my thing. I have my Tabor talk is comedy. Half of it. Some of it is serious, but some of it, my whole bit is what makes a comedy bit great. And I know one of the guys here, and I'm not going to mention his name, and I was ribbing him a little bit. His timeline is all jokes. Most of it. I post this Twitler, and he's getting all serious. Like, I'm sure the people who died in Vietnam, or well, Vietnam, fuck. The people who died in World War II and Hitler and the Holocaust, and listen, I fucking know. But here's the thing. By the way, and I posted a video by David Smith. There's a comedy bit. What makes this bit great? By Dave Smith, the comparison of Hitler and Trump. There's a whole joke. I did a whole thing on that. And it's hilarious. All right. But here's the thing. I'm not just saying this just to be outrageous and funny. That one I was trying to be funny. The the similarities of Trump and Hitler are 100%. All right. Now, has Hitler gassed anyone? Has he, he's got the Mexicans now and these encampments that are gross. But listen. Do you people read history? People on the right, right? I have studied this. It was almost like my freaking thesis: the rise of Nazi Germany and Hitler. I've read several of his biographies. I've studied that thing, and hey, yeah, I watched the Hitler channel, the History Channel, right? I've watched all this shit. I know what I'm talking about. Go back and read some books. There's some great books that have just come out on the legitimate scholarship on the comparisons of Hitler and Trump. The comparisons are it's scary. It's crazy. I mean, I'm just speaking off the top of my head. I don't have a outline here, but let me just talk about Hitler. Okay, we know his background. He fought in World War One. He had the push against the government before Germany, and that was thwarted and it was stopped, and he was arrested and he served 3 years and he wrote Mein Kampf. And there you go. That's one of the differences. Like Hitler really was a rabid, fucking hateful racist. He just hated the Jews. He hated the Jews. He hated everyone. He hated the communists. He hated the Russians. He hated the fucking Americans. He hated Churchill, and well, this is before Churchill, but he hated the British. He hated everyone. By the way, read this book. If you've not, I have this right at my desk here. This is fantastic. Hitler's Table Talk, and Martin Bormann's Hitler's personal secretary. It's a long scholarly book here. I know it's lame, the production of this, because it's not a popular book. It's a scholarly take on Hitler. And Martin Bormann was Hitler's personal secretary. So yes, Hitler never wrote anything down, but Bormann took all the notes. It's fucking scary. And the shit he says is Donald Trump. What Donald Trump says and what his thoughts in terms of policy. Here's another thing about the man. No one took Adolf Hitler seriously. Nobody did. They go, get the fuck out of here. Look at this guy, little mustache. In fact, Charlie Chaplin did a movie about him, The Great Dictator. They're laughed. It's the same shit with Trump. I'm just talking personality. It's the same. I'm not like the racism and all that policy, but the nationalism, obviously. Nationalism, white nationalism, racism. Hitler had the same shit. Germans are number one. The whole slogan was, let's make Germany great again. It's the same story. I heard the story. It's the same damn thing. But let me just go back to personality. Charlie Chaplin made a movie about Hitler, The Great Dictator. Go watch the movie. It was a joke. It's get the fuck out of here. This fucking guy, Hitler and his henchmen and Goebbels and Goering and the Bormann, get the fuck out of here. It's the same damn thing. Trump, the reality star, the orange hair and his porno stars, get the fuck out of here. No one took him seriously. Now we'd all be laughing if it wasn't so goddamn serious and murderous, right? Okay, so here's the thing. Trump has not killed anyone, and the word is no, not yet. We want to prevent this. It's the same damn story. It's the same damn story. All right, I'm up to almost 8 minutes. I just want to leave it at this. When I posted this, all right, this was a bit of a joke, but the comparisons are legit and valid. And if you people say, no, you have no idea. You don't read it all. You know nothing about history. That's the truth. All right, people. Tabor Talk, and let me fade out with this, and I hope this makes sense. All right, starting here, Tabor Talk. I should be fading out, not fading in. Okay, I'll throw this up.